What is up, guys, and welcome out to ProPokeBowl Week 6 versus the Las Vegas Lucario's, or Las Vegas Golden Lucario's. I'm just going to call it Las Vegas Lucario's, also known as Even Steven, also known as Eventual Coma, also known as just Steven. So, yeah, let's get into the round 1 fight and then go over the round 2 fight. So, I think in this matchup I was mostly scared of the Megalopony. Also coming with the Scizor. Actually, which one was no? Okay, this is the round 1. This is the round 1 matchup. Okay, So when I click play, then we're gonna switch the sides. Okay, so we bring Shaman, Hitmonchan, Tyrantrum, Cryogonal, Mega Manectric, and Seismitoad. And for their round 1 team, they bring Scizor, Celebi, Tapu Fini, Cliffkey, Carthaginigus, Megalopony, and that is their squad. So let's get into the fight. I'm going to change mine to dark so I can see it better. Okay, so I leave my Mega Manectric because I know that Mega Manectric has a very nice matchup against Steven's team. He goes for the Toxic. I go for the Volt Switch, get a critical hit already with those hacks. Go into my Shaman. Because I went into my Shaman because I thought that he didn't have Thunder Wave, okay? But he did use Thunder Wave. I thought he was just kind of toxic. Because if he saw me switch out, he's probably going for another Toxic, correct? Probably correct. Because all the other weeks, he's led to the Cliffkey and he's used Spikes. So I thought he was using Spikes. But he went for the Toxic against the Mega Manectric. So I thought he was going to Toxic another Pokemon. So I was like, nothing else really wants to get toxic. But Shaman can just natural cure it off, so it's fine. Just like with this power right now, I can just switch out and it'll be fine again. Mega Manectric comes back in, and I think I go for a Volt Switch right now. He goes for the Spikes, I get toxic damage, and then he goes for another second layer of Spikes, but I go for the Volt Switch and knock out this Klefki. I got my Seismitoad now. I think he goes Celebi, yes he does. You guys think about the Celebi, I go into my Cryogonal, because Cryogonal is very special defensive. Eating up that Giga Drain, he switches into the Carthaginigus, predicting my Rapid Spin. I think, I don't know. I go into my Seismitoad, he goes for the Will-O-Wisp. I'm not bringing Earthquake this week, so I don't care about a Will-O-Wisp. But he goes to the Hicks, and his set is a Will-O-Wisp Hex, so okay. We're just like, let's just sack the Seismitoad. We're just going to get lefties and then get the burn. But here's a pretty nice play. We just go for the Toxic, get a Toxic on this Carthaginigus, because Carthaginigus is a very bulky Pokemon. That Toxic actually means a lot. Mega Manectric is in. Goes for the Volt Switch. My Shaman comes in. He goes for the Heeks. I thought he was going to go for Eggs, let's be honest, Dab. Okay, Seed Flare hits and knock out the Carthaginigus. He has into his Megalopony. I'm just like, let's just go down. The Shaman is actually made for Megalopony, but by the HP that it's at, it doesn't eat up a hit. But from Phil, it ate up a high jump kick and was able to eat up the Iapa Berry and knock out with a Seed Flare. Okay, now here's the Pacific Hitmonchan set for specifically this Megalopony. Fake out Mach Punch. Megalopony goes down. Okay, sweet. Then Celebi comes in. We're just like, let's just save the Hitmonchan. Potentially that Sizzle, because it does have the Fire Punch on the Hitmonchan. Go for the Rapid Spin to get away those Spikes for Mega Manectric to come in late game. Because right now Mega Manectric is actually winning. I think maybe the Celebi a little bit more lower. Because Celebi with Leech Seed Synthesis Giga Drain actually beats Mega Manectric, I think. With just Flamethrower, because I didn't have Overheat. I go for the Fake Out. I'm just like, might as well get some sort of damage. Mach Punch damage. Because I'm just like, let's just go for the Mach Punch. I'm surprised that Mach Punch had better priority than Bullet Punch. I think they both might have one. I don't know. Yes, it eats up a Flamethrower. So, it's a 2-shot on the Celebi. Volt Switch. I was supposed to go for a Flamethrower, but I went for Volt Switch. I don't know why. Psychic, Special Defense slower. Now I just go for a Freeze Dry. Just knock out that Celebi. Now he's got 2 more Pokemon left, Tapu Fini and Scizor. But at this moment in time, I can just freeze dry that Tapu Fini, and his main Tapu Fini sets are Calm Mind. So I actually did make Tyrantrum set with a very specific set. I'm not gonna show you all of them. I don't think I actually have all my sets, but if I go to the master sheet, we can look at my Pokebase that I sent in like after. But the Tyrantrum set was specifically for the Tapu Fini, and it had a specific speed stat because other than week 5, he's always run like 152 speed or something like that. So I made my speed to outspeed what he's been normally going for. But this Cryogonal just hazes where that Calm Minds and hits damage on the freeze dry. Can also recover up damage that Moonblast does. So Cryogonal was a very nice answer to this Tapu Fini. He's just taking me out of the scouts. Got a burn that time, so we're just like, yeah, come on, man, just we just gotta try to eat up a few hits. The burn, oh, it doesn't knock us out. 5 HP still in, but covering up. We can actually, I don't think you wanna watch this. It's just literally freeze, haze, calm mind, scald. Okay, here we go. Tapu Fini goes down finally after round turn 41. Okay, Scissor switches in. We're just like, we can set the Cryogonal and then just go to Mega Manectric and win. I'm pretty sure at least. Yeah, Bullet Punch doesn't do a ton. And the Flamethrower knocks out the... Wait, did this man really call his Sizzle Lunar Eclipse after the Lunar... Because, like, Lunar Cresselia's team logo, team name, Lunar Eclipse. Why are you naming your Pokemon after my team name? Mister? Okay, it's objectively weaker. Stop. I don't know what they're on about now. But okay, we got 1 point from that matchup. Now let's go into round 2 of this game. So, I leave my Escadrille this time. I actually did change up the Escadrille, the Tyrantrum for the Escadrille. I don't know how much it actually... BAM! I just made an excellent play right there, okay? Okay, why? Like, he goes to the spikes, I go for the EQ. I was actually thinking, like, will he switch out? So should I go for rocks? Or should I just try to go for the kill? Because his only answer to it is Celebi. Resist to Earthquake is Celebi. Mega Lopunny comes in, hits the fake out. I'm just like, I don't want to take a fake out with any of my other Pokemon, and it's resistant, so it's fine. I'm going to go to my Seismitoad, take a lot of damage from the high jump kick. But I actually don't have another one. But I do the protect, so I was trying to do some protect stuff, but I should have actually went for Toxic. Okay. He goes for the Giga Drain. I go back to my Cryogonal. He goes to his Cofagrigus. I go for the Freeze Dry, because last time it was like that when Celebi was against our Cryogonal and he switched out into Cofagrigus. I went for Rapid Spin. So I was like, let me go Freeze Dry now and hope for a freeze. But I did not get it. I switched into my Shaman, try to eat up some hits. Here's the Dark Pulse. Seed Flare missed right here. So I don't know how big that was, but I really didn't like that. Here's the Shadow Ball now. I switch into my Seismitoad. He goes for the Shadow Ball. Does a ton of damage to that Seismitoad. But again, I'm going to hit that Toxic on this bulky Pokemon and just whittle it down. That's all I gotta say, because Cofagrigus doesn't get Heal Bowl, and it doesn't get any recovery options other than, you know, lefties and protect. So now I go into my Shaman, get that Ayapa Berry that was made for the Mega Lopunny, but I used it against the Coffer now. And now the Seed Flare does hit and knock out the Cofagrigus. The Celebi comes in, I go for my Protect. He goes for the Psychic, and I'm just like, we can just go Escadrille. Now here's something where I'm just like, is he a bulky Celebi? Because I go for the X-Scissor, and he lives on 6%. So, I don't know if he was bulky or not, but like, he ate that. I go into my Shaman. I don't know why I did this. I should have actually just went for HP Fire, because I had it, and HP Fire that turned to 24. Would that actually have to... No, he was at 26. Okay. So unless there was a low roll on the HP 5 the last time, then I wouldn't have knocked him out without doing the protect stuff. I need to make sure that I outspeed him, which I did, so I'm thinking that he probably was bulky. No ice cold, it was no speed type. My shaman was speed crypt to outspeed a mega scissor and regular scissor. I go into my Cryogonal, he's probably going to go as Lopunny. Hitmonchan comes in. He knows my Hitmonchan is like made for the Lopunny now, so he just switches into the Tapu Fini. I go for my Fake Out. Why is it called Tepid? I don't know. I go into my Cryogonal because I know Cryogonal, you know, shuts down Tapu Fini. So yeah. We're just gonna fast this up a little bit, because, you know, it's literally the same thing again. Okay, here we go. Look, he switches in to that Mega Lopunny. I go for the Rapid Spin, take away those spikes. He goes to the Fake Out. I get flinched. He goes to the High Jump Kick and hits it. I was hoping for that miss and then the freeze. That would have been hilarious. I go for the Fake Out. Okay, Mega Magic switches in. This is where I'm just like, ew, I don't really have anything else to handle this. This where Tyrantrum would have been good, because it had a Pacific spread for the Tapu Fini. So it's like, why? And the Las VegasLucario's wins the second matchup. Okay. I'm not going to go over anything else because someone's calling me right now. So, hope you guys enjoyed those two battles. If you did, make sure to smash the like button and also subscribe. More YouTube videos coming your way. Peace!